A woman only wants a man that other women want. Let's sit with that truth for a moment. It's not a criticism or an attack. It's simply how attraction works on a subconscious level. She desires a man who has value, a man who commands attention. Not just from her, but from others. That's what keeps her interest alive. This isn't about her being unfaithful or manipulative. It's an instinctive drive to secure the best partner possible. But here's where things get messy. She wants to feel secure in the relationship. And to achieve that security, she may subconsciously try to make you less appealing to other women. She wants to take away the qualities that make you desirable because, in her mind, that's how she keeps you safe and loyal. But here's the problem. In stripping you of your edge, she strips you of the very traits that attracted her to you in the first place. What starts as an attempt to protect the relationship eventually backfires. The man she fell for, the confident, strong, ambitious man, gets replaced by someone she no longer respects. And when respect dies, so does desire. This is where countless men find themselves stuck, trapped in relationships that feel more like a slow death than a partnership. Imagine being in a marriage for 10, 15, or even 20 years, sharing a home and responsibilities with someone who no longer sees you as a man. You're not her partner. You're her roommate. The passion is gone, replaced by routine and obligation. You're fist-bumping her on the way out the door to work, not sharing a kiss or even a meaningful glance. The intimacy, the connection, the spark, it's all disappeared. And let's not even get started on the dead bedroom. If you ever tried to revive that spark, it would feel like digging through layers of resentment, exhaustion, and apathy, just to find a shred of what once was. Does that sound like the life you envision for yourself? Because this isn't just an exaggerated scenario, it's reality for most men today. In fact, 90% of men aged 25 to 45 in the United States are living some version of this story. It's a slow erosion of masculinity, a gradual loss of respect, and a quiet acceptance of mediocrity. And the worst part? It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. A series of small concessions, little compromises that add up over time until you barely recognize the man in the mirror. Why does this happen? Why do so many men fall into this trap? The answer lies in complacency. The moment you stop striving, the moment you think you've made it, is the moment you start losing. When men stop challenging themselves, stop pushing for growth, they become stagnant. And in stagnation, they lose the qualities that make them admirable and desirable. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't set the standard for yourself, someone else will. And when someone else sets the standard for your life, it's rarely one that benefits you. You end up living on their terms, not yours. That's how you lose control, not in one big, dramatic moment, but in a series of small, seemingly insignificant decisions. Take the story of a man who watched his father go through this exact transformation. His father was the embodiment of an alpha male. He retired from the U.S. Navy as a captain, a rank that demands discipline, leadership, and relentless perseverance. This was a man who commanded respect everywhere he went, a man who was used to leading, not following. But after his divorce, he remarried. His new wife was domineering, controlling, and manipulative. At first, the changes were subtle, little things that seemed harmless. But over time, these small concessions added up. It was death by 1,000 beta concessions. The once dominant man slowly became submissive, losing the essence of who he was. It got to the point where if someone told him a joke, he would look to his wife for permission to laugh. Let that sink in. A man who once led men into battle, who once held the respect of his peers, reduced to seeking approval just to express joy. Do you think his wife respected him? Absolutely not. Respect cannot coexist with submission. This story isn't unique. It's a cautionary tale for every man who lets himself be molded by someone else's expectations. When you stop being the man she fell for, she stops admiring you. And when admiration fades, so does everything else. Respect and desire are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other. The moment you let go of the qualities that earned her respect, you lose her desire. And when both are gone, the relationship is nothing more than an empty shell, a partnership in name only. So how do you avoid this fate? The answer is simple, but not easy. You must show up for yourself, every single day. You must live by a standard so high, so unshakable, that no one, not even the person closest to you, can make you compromise it. This isn't about controlling her or anyone else. It's about controlling yourself. It's about being the man you were meant to be, unapologetically. When you hold yourself to a high standard, when you push yourself to grow, to improve, to excel, you maintain your edge. And that edge is what keeps respect and desire alive. Because here's the thing. When you respect yourself, the world follows suit. People, including your partner, respond to the energy you put out. If you project strength, confidence, and self-respect, that's what you'll receive in return. But the moment you let yourself slip, the moment you compromise, you open the door to disrespect, not just from others, but from yourself. Losing your own respect is the most dangerous loss of all. Without it, you can't lead, you can't inspire, and you can't maintain a healthy relationship. So ask yourself, are you living up to your potential? Are you setting a standard that you are proud of? Or are you slowly dying by 1,000 beta concessions, losing a piece of yourself with every compromise? This is your wake-up call. Stop settling for less than you deserve. Stop making excuses. Stop letting life chip away at who you are. Set the standard, show up, and never ever let anyone, even her, dull your edge.